We are live today. May 10th. Anybody that is in this live stream, appreciate you. We're gonna have some WWE talks. So hope you in the midst of joining me in the midst of this conversation. Talk about so every part that's on the backlash pay-per-view tonight, featuring St. Louis tonight. St. Louis, Missouri, hometown for one of my wrestlers, which is Randy Orton. Um, should be a dope. Wasn't too thrilled about the card. To be honest, there's about really only 6 matchups to go ahead and view. So it's not like there's really a lot to go off of. First things first, we already know main thing featured on here would be, um, excuse me, John Cena versus Randy Orton. This is a flip for some people who have watched this for over the years. Of course, we already know who Randy Orton has been to us over the years. We know what John Cena has been to us over the years. This is the first time that we are experiencing the flip as Randy being a face and Cena being the heel. This should be a really good one, for instance. Going to lean towards the John Cena aspect of winning, due to the fact that literally due to the fact that we have seen nothing but back-to-back RKOs. For the premise of everything, I don't see where they would have seen to win the belt for him to just drop it this fast, for instance. So it's one of the things I'm going to be intrigued and looking at. Comes on at 7 o'clock Eastern Pacific tonight. So to be in tune for the WWE got put together, I'm guessing. This is probably be a good one for all of our Lucha Libre expertise and followers. There's Penta who's challenging Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship tonight. Should maybe a good match overall. I want to give it a 4 out of 5, probably the predetermined. Because I see that Dom can wrestle and he has gotten better over the years now. And I really do feel that Dom has put on and has shown his efforts and everything as far as character development completely out these last 2-3 years since joining Judgment Day and Finn Balor. His role has definitely escalated higher than what it has. Finn definitely, like, I can say, put and drawn a lot into him. So there's a lot of stock in Dominic Mysterio right now. Penta, I feel like, for the age being, I mean, like, he's a star, for instance, but I don't feel in this matchup it will lean well for Dominic to win, to retain the title. Gunther versus Pat McAfee. So this one's kind of like one of the ones where I'm going to talk about. It's going to be probably to the extent of good, maybe not great, but it will still be entertaining for what it is for Pat McAfee on drawing for the crowd more so. So I'm guessing this is going to be probably like in the mid card range, for instance, probably like the third final matchup. Um, so we can definitely see. Give me a second, guys. I'm still updating a bunch of different stuff in different areas. So we could probably definitely see. It wouldn't be surprising to see Gunther with the win. See Pat with the win. It could shock us all. For instance, I'm not saying that it will happen, but it can happen. Um, there's going to be a different, I think, probably outside aspect for Pat. So I'm not going to take away from that. Again, there is going to definitely be a lot not drawn into this matchup, for instance, but there's going to be a lot as far as like crowd. It's going to be having one of the crowds turn in. That's a given. Another match on this card, I didn't. I didn't really honestly see why, but there's a lot with her, with all intents and purposes. So you can take however you would like that matchup to be. Like I said, for me, Valkyrie, pretty matchup. I will say that I hope she does. I'm five matchups on this card tonight, so there could be, like I said, the not an all important show, but this card, this the first matchup could probably do well for starting the show on this momentum. So the fatal four-way match for the United States Championship is going to be Jacob Fatu defending against Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, Damian Priest. Um, I do not feel like there's one person on this Raw that I feel that can go ahead and actually do a good job of taking the belt off of a Jacob would probably be who's like breakout here, everything that he has put on, and I will rather. Yeah, CM Punk is a definite header title. Um, so deep. I don't think Punk will get another title shot. That them taking off the belt, Jacob, this early would be any wrong for 2011. Punk was the biggest, but yeah, one. But yeah, I don't feel like this is gonna be Jacob's year. I feel like he can and overtake a lot next couple years because he has been the limit for the new bloodline. So he has been the only has been nothing. And as far as the other guy, Tonga, he's going to the other like another person to throw in the mix. So there is no need Jacob. I feel like this year. So there is no need Jacob. I feel like this year could be Jacob's year to shine. Where the direction would be in the next couple years. I don't know where its next growing young stars groomed to be more than what we're going to. Had this conversation with a few people before. We are going to have more younger talent to start being the face of the company more. It's no take off of LA Knight, Damian Priest, or the guys that's been here earning rights. It's just the fact that when you do something different, you gotta get a little younger. You gotta start, you know, showing the spotlight on them more. Personal take, I feel like Ricochet should have been something bigger here. And same on the take of Phil AJ Styles. He still is not I don't feel like AJ to taking credibility of who he is still doesn't get the love like how he's shown anywhere else. I'm talking about his work wise, like the as far as for company value, it doesn't show because that's a title against Seth, and that's been so long now at this point since Seth held the title. I think that was 2 years or maybe a year ago. So with all that being said, um, again, everybody, I am going to start doing more live segments and everything. We'll be doing more WWE talks, more takes. We'll probably be doing it after show. Um, just to go ahead, we'll probably do a post pay per view live segment later on, so that way everybody can go ahead and get in the live, share their thoughts, their feeds, how they feel about. Again, we're going to have a show, hoping um, no one go ahead and gets hurt in these events, and making sure that everybody is still in the pragmatic ability of being entertained still. So, with all that being said, guys, I will probably be back another live segment Patreon giveaways. We're in the month of May. Promotional values for anybody that's still interested in joining my promo for, again, my Patreon. Again, my link are always in the description. So in case you want to take time and join and becoming a member, we also have other tiers and more to the platform as well. So with anything, thank you guys for joining my. Please follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and also stay in tune and stay great, people. Have a good one.